Alright, 2K26 just dropped a few days ago. This is going to be my first rebuild of the game. Today I'm starting with the Phoenix Suns. This is an interesting franchise. They're in a very odd position after they traded with KD. They're in a lot of peril, so let's try to rebuild and let's see how it goes. Looking over this roster, we got D-Book first. Obviously, this is the cornerstone. We want to try to build around him, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We got JG. This is like a wait and see type of guy. Like, we got him, but if he doesn't work out, we might have to part ways. He feels like a boomer bust kind of swing at this point. And then the rest of the guys, we can part with them. Not really anyone that I'm too attached to. Obviously, we got Maluak, their first draft pick. He's obviously big, good rim runner, but not a lot of upside, but hopefully he'll be a good starter. So we're just going to sim and see how it goes, and then trades, adjustments, we'll make them accordingly. Apparently, the Rockets did not have enough business done. They want to do more. We just gave them KD. They came back. They already gave me like 2 offers. This time I picked up the phone. They gave me something I like. So here you see we got Reed Shepherd for Dillon Brooks. I feel like Reed could be the point guard of the future for us. He's got a lot of potential. Obviously, 3rd pick in the draft. I feel like this is a swing that we just have to take at this point. We don't have a lot of assets, don't have a lot of draft capital. I feel like we got to unload Dillon Brooks, give him their guy back. They obviously want him back. He's a culture setter, good for Ime and all that. But yeah, we're definitely doing this deal. Okay, now that we got my guy Reed, I want y'all take a look at this rotation, man. Reed Shepherd, they have him 15th in the rotation. We have not 1, not 2, but 3 backup centers all getting minutes. We got a 4-man center rotation. None of them can shoot. This is a disaster, man. We got to take one of these centers out. I'm sorry, Steven Adams. I love you, man, but you're out. Jordan Goodwin, I know you're good, scrappy backup point guard, but you're out. We got to give Reed those minutes, man. Still mid-season here. We got another interesting offer here. Now, this, I think, is a great solution to our little center conundrum that I was talking about. Yeah, conundrum, that's word of the day. But Davion Mitchell and Pell Larson for Royce O'Neal and Mark Williams. I think Pell Larson, I think he's a really, really nice young player. Like, you see him in the summer league. He's great with pick and roll, all that. Like, he's going to be nice. So I'm really excited about him. I think he'll be a great rotational player for us down the line. And then Davion Mitchell, that's just a bonus, man. You know, he's a dog. So I think overall this is a great deal. Now here we're nearing the trade deadline. Team's like 15 and 30, so obviously not going very well. That's kind of expected, though, just with the amount of talent that we had. Now, this offer for Jalen Green, very interesting. Toumani Camara and Drew Holiday for Jalen Green and Jordan Goodwin. Obviously, our defense would pick up immeasurably if we did this deal, but I'm taking a look at Jalen Green and his performance this year. You see the stats. He's much, much more efficient than he's been in the past. I'm going to trust his development, man. We're going to hold on to JG for a little bit longer. I think he'll be safe through this deadline, even though this offer was tempting. I'm going to go ahead and decline it. Extension deadline time. Only player that wants to be extended is Nick Richards. He just wants the minimum. He's a solid depth piece, so I'll take that. We're going to take him back, and we're just going to sim to the end of the season. Season is wrapped. Jokic silencing the doubters with yet another MVP award. Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year. Russ back to the Nuggets in the simulation. He went 6th man. Victor Wembanyama Defensive Player of the Year. Neemias Queta Most Improved with a solid 7 points per game. That's what we love to see. Victor Wembanyama Clutch Player of the Year. Mike Brown Coach of the Year. Now, none of our players made any All-NBA teams. Let's check out our record. Let's see how the squad performed. So, in the West, we were 14th with a 30 and 52 record. This should bode very well for our draft chances. We were swapping the best with the Grizzlies. So, all in all, we will keep our pick. Now, taking a look at our stats for this season. Devin Book balled out as expected. Jalen Green passed the test for the most part, just did what he does, 22 points per game, but the efficiency was really what we love to see, so hopefully he can stick around and continue to improve. Rasheer Fleming, though, 12 points per game. Oh, hold up. Yeah, no, this per game. 12 a game. Reed Shepard with 13. Young guys balling out. Rasheer Fleming, I didn't expect that. That's a gem. He was in the starting lineup. Efficiency could be better from the field, but he's also a defender, just an athlete. So that's definitely an encouraging sign from Rasheer. Draft lottery time. Let's see where our pick lands. 2K. Did you make it quicker this year, or will I have to sit through this boredom until I find this out? And it looks like it's a little bit faster, but still not fast enough. So we're going to skip to the end, and we got the 8th pick. Dang, we really dropped there. We were supposed to get the 5th pick. We fall 3 spots. It's all good. We're still going to ball. Now, before we get to the draft, Jordan Ott, listen, man, you could be a great coach in real life for all we know, but unfortunately, this game did you dirty. 2 stars of offensive coaching, half a star of defense. Why would I take that when I could go for the great Michael Stauffer in every single 2K game? 5-star everything. We're going to take a shot at him. Let's see if we can get him. And there you have it. We have put pen to paper and signed the greatest coach in basketball history. So excited to have you on the staff, Mike. Let's get to work. Hold on here. We got an offer from the Trailblazers to Monty Kamara. They want to give him to me again, and this time I will not pass him up. So the 8th pick, we will not be taking a prospect. I love Tumani Kamara's game. Not going to pass up on him twice. Let's get it. All right, now going into free agency, you see we got Book at the 1. We're cool there. JG at the 2. We're cool there. Death is cool at the backcourt as well. Tumani at the 3. We're solid. That's great defense there at the 3. Now power forward, obviously Rasheer, I love you, but we need a starting power forward. Centers, we need a better straight up starting center. So I went and handled that. You see I went and acquired Rui Hachimura for the 4 and Mitchell Robinson for the 5. Obviously not elite options, but they'll have to do for now. Time for year 2. You see the rotation here. We got Book at the 1, JG at the 2, and solid depth through the rest of the rotation. I think the squad's looking a lot better this year. We'll go to about the trade deadline. I expect this team to be at about 500, and then we can make some moves, especially with the great Mike Stauffer at the helm. I expect great things. Let's see. Now here we are at the trade deadline. Look, I got some good news and I got some bad news. What's that? You want to hear the bad news first? Okay, it's right here. You see that score, 57-51? Like Chris Smooth said, is this a fake video? Nah, man, the rule changes. The rules changed. We went to 30-second shot clock, as you can see here in the league history. I tried to revert it. It won't let me till the offseason, so unfortunately that is part of our sim. Now the good news, obviously we're 33-21. I think I'm going to let the squad rock. Let's see how we do in the playoffs. Now, before we get to the playoffs, I must inform y'all that we have got the dogs back on minimum deals, extended Pell Larson, Grayson Allen, Nick Richards. Let's get to the playoffs. All right, season is wrapped, and once again, the one, the only, Nikola Jokic silencing the haters with that Most Valuable Player award. Darren Peterson also silencing the haters. Josh Giddey, 6th Man of the Year. Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year. Igor Demin, he said, hush, why you ain't quiet yet? He said, let me talk. Igor Demin, Most Improved. Alperen Sengun, let's get it. Clutch Player of the Year. Jason Kidd, Coach of the Year. Now, unfortunately, we got snubbed from All-NBA, but you see we are in the NBA playoffs, which is quite splendid. Now let's take a look at how our guys did this year. This is per game. Now everything was ruined by this, let's just say, not smart rule changed. But Devin Booker leading the squad. Jalen Green, he would have took a leap, man. Let's check that. Can we check that per 100? That's all messed up. What about? I don't know, man, but that dude was balling. That's all I know. Let's get to these playoffs without further ado. Los Angeles Lakers, we got to simulate this play in first game. They win by 1 point. That one stings. The Don gave us that work. Game 2, they win. Not feeling good about this. Game 3 they win. Not feeling great. I'm going to sim the round, and we got swept in the playoffs. Alright, now NBA draft. We did not retain our pick. We did, however, have the 29th pick from the Minnesota Timberwolves. I decided to trade that for more picks. It is time to take this rebuild into full throttle heading into year 3. That sweep was bitter. We are going to re-sign Jalen Green. You could call this an overpay. The dude balled out this year, so we're going to take him back. I will see you guys at the start of the season where I will definitely be active. This is our rotation at the start of year 3. You better believe if we are not looking like one of the absolute top teams in the league at the start of the season, I will be making moves. Reed Shepherd, I'm looking at you, buddy. Unfortunately, you're just not fitting our starting lineup that we need. Rui, you gotta get replaced. So let's take a look and see how we do, though. Hey, if we're balling, I'm not gonna do a thing, but chances are you will see me at the trade deadline. Okay, here we are at the trade deadline. Our team is about 30-20, so same type of spot that we were in last year. Definitely got to make a move. So first order of business, like I said, Reed and Rui. Double R, you got to go. Matas, Kobe White, you're coming in. One cold white boy for another. I like Matas a lot, though. I think he's going to be great at our starting 4. Kobe White off the bench, that's instant offense, so definitely love this deal. Think it will improve our team vastly. All right, next deal we got here, Pell Larson, Nick Richards, Grayson Allen for Miles McBride and Zeke Naji. Now, the rationale behind this deal, need to shore up our depth. Miles McBride will play a nice role for us off the bench. Also, before we get to the playoffs, D-Book will be back. $48 million a year. That is a steal for the face of the franchise. Obviously, we're doing that. And now it is time for NBA playoffs year 3. Game 1 against the Lakers, we take that dub. Game 2, we lose. Trying to get revenge on LA. We lose game 3. We lose game 4. Okay, this is going to happen again. Hold on now. Game 5, we win. Let's make that 3-1. Book, be a legend. Book, be legendary. Book. Let's get it. Simulation. We are about to win. Game 6, that's elite. Game 7 at the crib. Phoenix, I got my money on y'all. I'm putting a crib on y'all. We're not going out 2 years in a row to LA. And we proved that on the court. Let's go. Round 2, let's get to work. Who are we going to face? Hopefully not San Antonio. Wemby's OP, and we don't. Let's go. We're facing a Grizz in round 2. This should be an easy dub. Let's take a look at their squad. Kind of better than ours, but we got depth. We got really good players off the bench. You see this rotation, like, we're kind of nice, so I wouldn't count us out of this series. I think we can keep this run going, man. Game 1, let's get right to it. We take the dub. Game 2, we take the dub. Let's get him out of here, boys. Game 3, we take the dub. This is an easy sweep. Get him. All right, gentlemen, sweep. They take a game. That's cool. Let's get him out of here. Dallas in the conference finals. Let's see how this goes. Let's take a look at their squad first, actually. Not very good. Yeah, I think we're going to take the dub here. We beat the Lakers and the Grizz. This Mavs team is much worse. But you know 2K loves their Mavs. We do take game 1, though. Game 2, we're also going to win. Let's get them out of here. 3-0. Let's sweep them. Let's head to the NBA Finals. In year 3, we got the Atlanta Hawks. Who do they got? Not gonna lie, their squad's pretty solid. Our squad is solid too, though. This should be a very even matchup, a very fun matchup. They do take game 1, though. Game 2, they will also win. This will be rough if we do not win this. We take game 3, though. Let's fight back, boys. 3-1. We face that deficit again. This is not good. We're gonna hop in the Simcast for game 5. Let's defend the crib. Looks like we're going to do so and take that win. Hey, 2 more, y'all. 2 more. That is all I ask of the boys. Game 6 in ATL. And we might take that L, man. Let's fight back. Let's fight back. Let's fight back. Let's go one more, and we are NBA champions. This is an interesting squad, man. Like I really built it around the current stars that we had. D-Book, Jalen Green turned into one, but just depth, man. Depth. We got, oh, hold on. Let me not speak too soon, though. We fall behind in game 7. This is not good, and these games are lower scoring, too. We're fighting back, though. This is going to be a good one at the finish. Let's pull away here, boys. I do not want to jump into this. Let's go ahead and get some buckets. D-Book, JG, do your thing. And we're looking like we're going to close this out, man. So, yeah, dude, like, crazy squad. Just depth, really good pieces. I think they fit really well. This year was kind of wide open, too. Didn't have to face San Antonio. Didn't have to face OKC. Nothing crazy like that. And luck just kind of found us. And we will take the chip in year 3. Kind of a surprise, but a well-built team, man. This was fun. Let me know if you want more of these in the future.